like you are, and since they are gonna be and since these guys are gonna be pretty tough, you're gonna want to change up your spell list. Preferably, you're going to want to change about 2 spells, these 2, and change them into 2 different other spells. I'm gonna go ahead and get that set up. Be right back in a bit. Anyway, after doing a little bit of preparation in town, mostly the only thing I did was buy the helmet finally. I keep buying it and then I keep going back to a later state when I don't have the helmet. God, I'm a dumbass. I really can't recommend much for her other than just, well, whatever she has. But you are going to want to make sure everyone has as high of a magic defense as possible. Oh yeah, and for the spells I got Kibius, which is wind magic, and Aerate, which gives madness. You're gonna want to have both of these spells because you can basically cheese the living hell out of these guys with those two spells. Unfortunately, only Tor can cast them, which kind of sucks. Now, if you go into the crowd, you can find a guy that'll teach you a fire spell, but it's very meh. Very meh. Now, these guys actually have less HP when you fight them with magic, but and like I said, but they give more XP. They give more XP. They have less HP and give more XP when you fight them with magic. I personally recommend using magic, even though only one person in your party is really decent at magic. Now, the way you cheese the living hell out of these guys is cast wind. It may seem like you're gonna want to have her cast Sion. He is gonna want to cast Aerate. Oh wait, actually, is he gonna want to cast it right now? No, I want him to cast it second turn. He goes ahead and just uses Vutio, wind damage 106. These guys use lightning damage, so that one is almost dead. That should kill him. That should almost kill him. And I just want to see if this will work, because I never tried it, and I'm tempted to try it now. I just want to see if she'll actually attack. Because if it does, this fight is broken as hell if you can madness your own characters. Yep. You can madness your own characters. That's so stupid. That's so funny. Anyway. You're strong. Incredible! The Challenger Sion has won the second battle! Woohoo! Yeah, let's just forget my other teammates. They suck. Really, congratulations, Sion. Kindly receive this prize. And if you fight him with magic, you get a magic leaf. If you fight him with weapons, you get a life leaf. Basically, those items increase your, permanently increase stats. And if she managed to beat one of the Nurgles in the first round and the one-on-one match, and if she survived throughout this match, she'll get a Thorn Whip. Must admit, she is a fine warrior. Do you have any information on her opponent for tomorrow? I've never seen the last of the Valiant. Don't even know what the last opponent's like. You haven't heard any rumors? Well, one rumor does say he's rather religious. Religious? We should hurry on to Empress. Yeah, you're right. Let's charter a boat in the harbor. Anyway. Now that that mess is done, We got a Thorn Whip. It is basically going to be Foxy's weapon for quite a long time. Now that she's got a good weapon, of course the game wouldn't be complete if it said, hey, let's go give Sion a weapon. But it's a completely annoying side quest that you have to make a long side trip just to go get. Which I'm going to go ahead and do now. Since this weapon is actually pretty worth it compared to the storm. Now, I'd hate to say it, but we won't really get a good weapon for Tor for a long time either. So he's basically going to be kind of just, sitting there beating things up with that stick he got from earlier in the game. He won't really get anything really decent until much later. Oh yeah, I already got that. I forgot if I had gotten it or not. Anyway, our objective is to come into here and take a nap. Why am I normally tired? My eyelids are heavy. Yeah, just go take a nap. Ha 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 ha. Been a long time since we saw each other, Sion. Rostam. What? Rostam. And Huey. Rostam, Huey, you're safe? Am I safe? This guy really says some strange things. Really, take a good look. Do we seem to be alive? Well, I don't think so. That's it! Sion, before this terrible fit, we wanted to give this to you. This Valkyrie. This is my favorite sword. The sword contains all my regrets, and will no doubt be very effective against the giants. Rostam, what do you mean by regrets? Rostam, it's almost time. Wait, time for what? Sion, your destiny surpasses imagination and understanding. Don't forget us. We will always be there to watch over you. Huey, farewell, Sion. Freaky. Ugh. Sion, is everything alright? Rostam, Huey, a dream? I think you had a nightmare. You seem surprised. No, it was a nightmare. It was different. Everything is fine then. And this, how is this possible? It's Rostam's sword. Where did I get it? Rostam has entrusted the sword to me, Valkyrie. Obtain the Valkyrie. Yes, this is what we sought. It's a one-handed sword. It is damn powerful, and it beats the living shit out of giants. Anyway, well, that basically beats it for this episode. Next time I'll be back over in town, chartering a boat there. See you then.